Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you would like to see how I installed this closure wig from yolissahair, then please carry on watching. And it is a body wave pre-highlighted wig. All the details on this hair will be in the description box down below. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay guys, so this is the box that the wig came in. Once again, it's from yolissahair. This is a pre-highlighted wig, a closure wig, and it came with a greeting card and then wig caps, edge comb, lashes, and then a bag that you can keep your wig safe in. And then onto the actual wig. As you can tell, it has brown roots, and the knots were actually brown, so I didn't have to worry about bleaching the knots, which was great because it saved me probably like 30 minutes. So all I literally had to do was pluck the lace, and I'm just showing you guys the highlights throughout the hair, the attention that they paid, and how bright the highlights are. I thought it would be a bit too intense because of the brown roots, but it was actually alright when I installed it. It wasn't too dramatic. I would have preferred black. I thought I would have preferred black roots, but it actually merges quite well together. And then this is the wig once I've plucked the lace, and then I went over and curled, blow dried, and then curled the whole wig. So the first thing I did was apply foundation onto the lace, and then I'm gonna go in and just cut the lace using my eyebrow scissors. I didn't apply any elastic band onto this wig. I just literally fastened the adjustable straps at the back, because this is a large wig and most large wigs tend to fit me quite snug or quite literally perfect. So adding an elastic band, I know it makes the lace melt nicer into the skin, but for me, because the wig is already quite snug, it kind of sits well onto my skin anyway. So if I was to apply a band, it might be uncomfortable for me, so I'd just rather just not do it anyway. Now I'm going to lay the wig down, or lay my lace down, using the Ebin spray. And this is just a spray adhesive, and I just apply it to my finger and then apply it onto my lace. I only apply like one layer of this, or 2 layers, not too much. And then I'm going to tie it down using the elastic band just so it melts further into my skin. Okay, so now onto hot combing the actual closure. I'm going to take my Care wax stick, and I'm going to hot comb this closure in sections. So there's 2 sides obviously of a closure, and I'm going to split those 2 sides into 2. So I have 4 sections that I need to hot comb, and I just work section by section to ensure that this wig is as flat as possible. I could have split into 3, but that's long. So I just split into 2 and just hot combed the hair. One thing I would say is, for a pre-highlighted wig, and as you can tell, this hair has been lightened, or it's from 613, I don't know how they did it, but the hair is actually quite smooth. I wouldn't say it's necessarily silky, but it is quite soft and quite smooth. So that's one thing that I did notice about this wig. And the lace did manage to blend really, really nicely into my skin, in my opinion, without, because I like bleaching the knots, and I like how it melts in my skin once the knots are bleached. But with this, you can't really tell that the knots haven't been bleached. And yeah, the brown knots worked perfectly for me. I'm just going to lift my hairband upwards, not taking it off my head, just lifting it upward. It's kind of like going to keep that brush back effect on the roots of the hair. And then I'm just going to cut the edges that I'm about to make and then curl them with a mini flat iron. I've had this mini straightener for ages, and I pick and choose when I use it. I use it most of the time with curly hair, but I just said let me just do it today, and I do see a difference, and it is easier to create edges when you have this, because the hair just swoops in the direction that you want it to go, if that makes sense. So it does take quite a lot of practice to get it to curl properly, but once you got the hang of it, it does make the process easier. And one thing that also makes my process easier is it's got to be edge comb or mini edge gel. Yeah, this is honestly, I don't use mousse anymore. This is just perfect for me. And you know, got to be, sometimes it can go white, but this one has been made specially not to go white. It's an edge, it's literally made just for edges and the front of your hair, so it doesn't go white. And I picked this up at Boots, and it's changed the game for me. It doesn't leave the hair too crunchy as well. You literally need the smallest amount, and then it's gonna last a long time. Like my edges stay in place. It looks really nice, looks really natural. And yeah, I highly recommend this. It's called the Got To Be Glued for Brows and Edges Gel. So it's actually made for brows, so you can use it as a brow gel, but I use this for my edges, so you can use it for both. And then I'm just going to brush out the curls of this wig. This wig does curl very nicely. One thing about me is I know how to curl wigs, but when it comes to the front, it's always one side that I've curled in the wrong direction. And in this case, it was my right side. The curl at the front was just not cooperating. So I had to go over, and even when I went over, I didn't even cooperate again. But yeah, I had to go over that curl. But besides that, the hairs did curl very, very nicely. And yeah, I just feel like highlighted wigs look really, really nice when they are curled as well. So I'm going to go with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Fawn. And I'm going to use that to just define the part a bit more. And then I'm going to take the elastic band off. Then for the final touch, I'm just going to go in with my hot comb just to make sure everything is nice and flat. So yeah guys, this is the end of this tutorial on how to install this closure highlighted wig. As you can see, the highlights in the hair are so beautiful. I was skeptical about this wig, but it did exceed my expectations. The wig has been toned really nicely as well. It's not brassy at all. It's been toned really nicely, highlighted really nicely. There's been attention to detail, and I feel like it is just the perfect length. It's not too long and not too short. So yeah guys, if you are interested in this wig, make sure you check out Yolissa Hair. All the details on this specific wig will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay prayed up.